What's up, everyone? Welcome to Women's Wrestling Talk. It feels like we haven't been here in such a long time, but we're here for Turnbuckle Glam.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That is right. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Man, we are here to talk fashion. It's summer. I got Santana, of course, my tag team partner here, the EIC of WWT, and we got Al in the building. One half of the Dynamite Dolls been holding it down on the AEW side. There's been a lot in these. I think the last show we did was like 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, we were very busy going to events, covering events.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're sort of almost all here together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course.
Just missing Mika. We have a few surprises. One might pop in, but they may not. So you'll have to wait on those. But we are, of course, here to talk about all things fashion. We've had a lot of fashion over this month, especially in June.
Yeah.
With, I mean, different events going on outside, inside the ring. And I think a lot of people have more free time to just stop and just, enjoy it. But of course, listen. Oh, Lord. It is about fashion. And sometimes, we have a few people who like to pull a little Chelsea Green, a little hot mess action. And, we don't have many people in this category. We try to limit it as much as we can. But someone who is always normally here by itself this week, y'all. Oh, Lord. I can't take the pants are actually nice. It's really more the jean with it. Like this. Like, why did you pair this with jeans?
It's two different outfits that are not. They didn't go.
I hate everything about it. Like, honestly, he makes this feel like this is like 2010, and this is like I'm an emo girl that's coming out of nowhere. It's like very gothish type of vibe. Like, he definitely shops at Spencer's, Hot Topic kind of situation going on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind the pants. I think the pants are the only decent thing about this outfit.
Yeah.
I hate the shoes that go with it. I hate the jacket. I hate the fanny pack. I hate the bucket hat, the shades. I even hate the scenery that he's at, because this does not even go with anything.
No.
Like, why do y'all dress like toddlers?
Yeah, I understand like these UK tours are like tiring, but like this is you got dressed in the dark.
Well, they get dressed in the dark every week. Honestly.
They do. And then last but not least, I know this is gonna hurt Al a little bit.
Oh. I knew it. You said it.
Aubrey Edwards, what in the hell do you have on? Girl,
she is easy.
I get it. If this was a solid color silhouette, this would have been fine. But baby girl, it's not Easter. It's the shoes. I'm not even gonna get on the shoes. Like,
where is she going?
She was at Forbidden Door.
For what?
For
to work.
If this is what you pulled into work, like, this is summer, not spring. Like, spring is over.
Listen, she is a casual girl, okay? You see her out and about. She's in a baggy tee. She is
she should have
trying.
She should have came up in the baggy tees and her referee shirt.
This is trying, but in 2005.
Oh, it's definitely 2005.
2023. But like I said, if it would have been a solid color, if this would have been a nude, she would have ate this. But because of the
I think if it was that solid pink color that's on there, she would have had different pair of shoes because it looks like she's dropping her kids off the prom.
And I don't know. Some people don't know. She's trying. I didn't want to do it.
I didn't want to do it to her because I knew how happy she looked.
Look at the face.
Listen, her face is beat. Literally,
her face is beat.
And so is the outfit.
But the outfit is very much tiring. Very much tiring. If you watched our last episode, we did debut yet another category, the couples treat, showing you some of your favorite couples in professional wrestling. So, just another excuse to have, because there's really nowhere to put our couples. We were cramming them in the freaking men's revolution, and that just didn't mix. No. So we have first up a throwback photo from Charlotte Flair and Andrade. I absolutely love this picture. I'm sure this is hanging on their wall at their home.
This is like straight out of Vogue magazine or something.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to he's trying to sell cologne or some shit. You
just put any brand above
literally it. Doesn't matter. Like that's exactly what it's giving. This is such a cute, wholesome picture for them. Like you could definitely see it hanging on their wall.
Yeah. Absolutely love it. It was a throwback photo, but it got posted, so we used it. Of course, the Cordonas in greens, as I like to say, because if you follow these two on any social media, Matt Cardona told Chelsea Green that she was not the queen of the Indies, and that it was Steph DeLander. And Chelsea was not too happy about that, but she at least looked absolutely stunning taking these photos with her man. I don't know. Do y'all think Matt Cardona's gonna come to WWE, or is it just?
I think that once he kind of gets done doing what he's doing on the Indies wise, I think he eventually, because he's been saying a lot of things about WWE for a while now, and even recently, you know what I'm saying? So it's just more so the fact of, does Matt Cardona come back as Zack Ryder, or does he come in as Matt Cardona?
I don't know, but either way, he's the biggest tourist in the freaking world. So. This is the most tourist shit ever, to stay on the Indies, knowing that. And it's funny because Chelsea's over in WWE, so they're getting WWE checks, obviously. Mm-hmm. But it's just so funny to see him have such a control over his career, and it's not even funny. It's a good thing because he wants to be utilized in the correct and proper way. And Sintan, I think honestly, I'm going to be honest. I think that question is on everyone's mind. Is it Zack Ryder?
Yeah, because he wants, he said it before that he wants to, if he comes back to WWE, he wants to come in as Matt Cardona. Yeah. Doesn't want to come in as Zack Ryder. He wants to be Matt Cardona because since he's left WWE, he's built his name, Matt Cardona, in the Indies, over in Impact, in GCW, or even in NWA. He's been building his name as Matt Cardona. So, I think it's only right.
Yeah, I think if he went back as Zack Ryder, I think that's a step backwards.
Yeah.
And I love Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo. But, right? Matt Cardona.
He's the man.
I think if he comes in as Zack Ryder, just for the initial part, and then boom, he was like, F all this. I'm Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
Now woo woo that.
Bitch. That would be
that's the way.
That would be nice.
And then he beats up Roman Reigns. All right.
We also have a beautiful family shot here with Mackenzie and Vic Joseph, showing their blended family together over the holidays.
So cute.
Yeah, I think
I
don't know the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading the caption, but I don't know if she doesn't have children, or they have a child together, or he has both of them. I don't know the situation.
Well, he definitely has the son. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those babies look like him. I would assume.
Yeah.
I assume she's just stepmom. But
honestly, this is like a Christmas card.
This is like Only Meals.
Very much so. Very so much so. You're like, I want my photos to look like that. You know.
So, getting ready for the ESPYs. probably one of the hottest couples in the game. Literally, Bianca and Montez Ford. Lord Jesus.
It's just not fair to us mere mortals.
I'm so ready for this show.
Please.
Like,
yeah.
I really am. Like, y'all been kind of on y'all haven't really said too much about like when exactly it's supposed to be coming out, but I'm sure that you guys are filming, honestly, and I'm excited. You know, I love this between they're like one of the top of the crops for like the couples in WWE.
Absolutely, that's why they're on this category. Mm-hmm. We also have Zachary Wentz, who just returned back to Impact Wrestling, of course, with his lovely being of a person, Gigi Dolan. Love to see it. Yeah. And to his, we're going to keep it Impact for now. Steve Macklin and Deonna Purrazzo, still my champs. You know, no matter what happens at Slammiversary as well. But congratulations are in order. Trey Miguel proposed to Ashley last night in France. So beautiful. Cute. Oh my God, just immaculate. Unfortunately, Ashley did suffer a hurt injury to her ankle. So we're sending condolences as well as congratulations to the both of them. It's so beautiful. Oh my God.
Like, where's Nikki's invite to the wedding?
When you see, I hope I get an invite. I'm gonna
fingers crossed on that.
Come on,
we're gonna put that in the universe. That
hopefully
gets an invite.
When you see someone that you love, and then you see them with someone that makes them even better, that's true love. And I think that you almost have to find someone in this industry that understands the industry on a different level. And so, yes, fingers crossed for the wedding, y'all. Please.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gotta be.
They need to play his theme song at the reception.
Oh my God, hilarious! It's definitely gonna be. I feel like it's definitely gonna be a wedding, and I really didn't even cross my mind about attending until you guys said something just now, honestly. But I think it would be.
I think it's well deserved.
Yeah,
well deserved, honored. Like, I would be honored too to share that moment with them, because there's so many other people that will be at that wedding that I share relationships with too, and I think, it's amazing. It's amazing, and the whole night I will be taking some great selfies with a lot of people as we get to Selfie Queens, of course.
Deonna's putting herself up there as Selfie Queen. Like, like she's.
Definitely.
Mackenzie girl.
Well, Natalia
too, but Natalia, she's been more feeling herself. She's giving you selfies, but she's been giving a lot more everything else. But Deonna, I mean, first of all, the right picture is everything. My favorite. That her hair is everything. Yeah. Honestly, I like all three of them, but the right one is definitely my favorite
for sure.
I'm only biased to the left one because I was there. I saw this outfit and I thought it was so cute. And she's been getting a lot of her stuff. I've been seeing so much of her stuff that she gets online. So I'm just like, stepping it up. Of course, she had to come by herself. The EST. As she told Bailey, move, bitch. Get out the way.
This is like what she did.
Imagine, like, it's 2023, Money in the Bank. EO just won. EO's trying to cash in. Your two biggest people that you have to worry about aren't even champions. Bianca and Charlotte Flair.
Like, come on.
Asuka didn't even have to do
anything. All she had to do was run ahead. All she had to do was run. Like, Bianca stopped Bailey. Yeah. Charlotte big booted the hell out of EO.
Boom. What's so funny? I know a lot of people complain about that segment, but that's what you do when you have 2 to 3 minutes. Like, that was literally everything that I feel like we needed. Yes, it would have been a great match, but the man was going on damn trial. Cut him some slack. I mean, 28 minutes.
I'm not cutting him no slack. After the shit he pulled, I think not.
We have someone. I don't think Ref Allison has been featured on here before. Maybe once. But she is one of the refs for different promotions, specifically and more commonly, I would say, Impact Wrestling. She's been at Revolver. She's been in a few indie shows, and she's a friend of the show. So she's serving. Like she's absolutely stunning. Love to see her.
What it reminds me of? Like this here gives me like Drew Barrymore in Scream, the first scene.
Yeah,
I had
that's like that's literally what I'm seeing in this left photo.
Yes,
like, really
put the sweater on.
If she put the sweater on,
you're right. You know I love a bob. Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Well, you know,
speaking of Bob, Santana's Bob, and any person that loves Bob's Burgers.
I was looking at that.
Listen, she's a friend of mine. So welcome Allison to Selfie Queens. I'm gonna start saying the Giselle Shaw. Okay, CBS star. She didn't make it far with Gail Kim, but listen, Giselle has been serving some of the best looks. I know she went on a hiatus after the bullshit at WrestleCon, but it's so great to see her back. So great to see her back in the ring. I absolutely love, like, and I know Santana can contest this. Giselle is one of the most hard-hitting people. Like, Willow comes to mind. Giselle Shaw comes to mind. Masha Slamovich comes to mind. But I do think that Giselle is so underrated in her ring ability that she uses her platform on social media to show people that, you know what? You may not want to pay attention, but I'm going to make you pay attention. And I love her. She's absolutely one of the sweetest people ever. Honestly.
I love this fit to the left, though. Like, it's that's me getting on a plane to go to Japan.
And that's where she's at. That's where she's at.
So I'm have to borrow their shoes.
Soon. It will happen soon. Of course, the HBIC in the building, giving us a cute little selfie before, hanging out with the OC and AJ Styles, killing it. I feel like no matter what she's doing. And then we also have Aja Smith here. She's a front runner too.
Oh, definitely. Like
she always gives.
She gives good selfies.
Yeah.
Sleek ponytails always moving. Like.
And then it's time to get sick. Love these two, Jessica and Courtney Rush, friends of the show. Man, this is so cute. They look so good. I love
how to do this shit that Jessica has. Like seeing that shit light up. I think that is the coolest shit ever.
Isn't it?
I really do.
Like
I think it's like the coolest shit ever.
I don't even know, like.
Because like I see it on Amazon. I'm like, how the fuck do you do this? Like, I want to know so that when I go to another Impact show and I run into Jex, I'm like, I wanted to learn how to do this, so I did it for you.
She's gonna love that. She's gonna love that. I have announced that I am gonna be Courtney Rush for the Impact Halloween show. So
I like it.
My hair's gonna be that long by then too. So.
Ooh.
She already started with the look anyway. So.
I did it Thursday night. A little bit. Speaking of Natalya, showing off, feeling good.
You like her hat?
No.
This one?
Oh my god, I love it!
It looks so cute.
So snatched.
It's really.
It's the best of the hats. It's still not my favorite. It's not my favorite shape for a hat. Listen, I have been compiling hat photos for this end of the year. Don't worry, Nikki. I will send them all to you. I'll make a slide. I'll do it. I'm collecting them. So just the end of the year wrap up. We got hats.
Oh,
this one might not be on it, but like she looks great. This is my.
I gotta find a category for. I gotta find a category for Al.
Yeah, Al's
destination
hats.
Something.
We need some
like Al's hats or something. Lord Jesus. I love this hat though. This is so cute. I can't pull anything off like this. I was gonna wear my Barbie hat tonight, but it's absolutely dreadful. And so I'm gonna wear it to I'm gonna wear it when I go to the theater so no one sees it besides when I take a picture of it. Because if you sit here and stare at it, it's hideous. Honestly, Al, you're gonna.
Am I gonna put your hat on the list?
You're gonna hate it. And then of course we have Savannah Evans looking good. I just think she is so stunning.
Those eyes,
right?
Just oh my god, her structure, her even her being tall, like she's just a very beautiful, just she's just so strong.
She's definitely
Yeah.
hard, but we don't really see a lot of Savannah in the ring that often too, though. I would love to see a little bit more.
No,
I mean, she's absolutely beautiful in person too, though. Like,
yeah, stunning. And of course, to keep looking good like our selfie queens, you gotta get in the gym sometimes, not all the time. You know, there's other ways to look good. You know, it's not always about the inside. But when you want to work out, look good, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. So hitting the gym, doing the thing. It's for these ladies, it's necessary. Okay. First up, the 14-time WWE Women's Champion, soon to be 15, probably by the end of the year. Gonna go ahead and call it. Charlotte Flair. Looking good.
She does look good.
She looks great. We have the former Impact World Champion and the only woman to hold the Knockouts Championship and the Impact World Championship. Tessa Blanchard's been in the gym making her rounds in XPW. And I mean, if you're gonna come back from a very controversial comeback, you gotta put some iron on. You gotta get in the gym. You gotta prove them wrong or right, however people look at it. But we got Tessa Blanchard in the building, y'all.
Her arms are crazy.
No, her arms are nuts.
Like sick. Like
nuts. Like the back is backing.
Very much so.
But what's funny is you can confuse that picture with Indy Hartwell.
From the backside? Yes.
Yeah.
A little.
A little.
I see what you mean.
But then when you look at it, you're like, okay.
Nah.
Yeah. And it's only because for some reason when Indy Hartwell, well, we'll get to it. We got KiLynn King in the building.
I'm obsessed with her hair color, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever dyes her hair is immaculate.
It's sickening.
Like it's sickening, literally.
It's the gym clothes matching the hair for me.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
you love to see it.
Love it. And then we also have Xia Li, who's not pregnant. I'm gonna go. Obviously. But congrats on the
abs are saying no.
I mean, definitely, you know. She looks good though.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
See what happens when you don't put them cankalon braids in your head.
See? Just put your bun. Lord.
Stick with
it. And then of course, when you work out in the gym, listen, you gotta make sure your gear's looking good as just as the body. Like you gotta make sure that you got the best gear in the world. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I was very tough with this category. I was very, very extremely tough with this category because I feel like for a long time I let a lot of people slide. That ain't happening. Okay. But
yeah,
10 out of 10.
This is like one of her best gears
ever.
For exactly how that match ended. This was like with her. This is her match she had with Lacey.
Correct.
Like, girl, you pulled this out for Lacey.
For Lacey,
truly,
you are petty as hell. You pulled out this gear that's made for a pay-per-view.
A pay-per-view
for Lacey.
For Lacey Evans on a Friday, on a regular Friday night. Not even the Friday night before Money in the Bank. Because this is what you gave for the Money in the Bank Friday night.
Girl, I am.
But the week before, you said
for Lacey Evans, yes. For Oscar, okay. I'll pull out something out the closet.
Charlotte's gonna put you in your place no matter what. She's gonna do it by fit. She's gonna do it in the ring.
Gosh,
if it's just a random Friday, you see that coming, you're like, oh well, what?
Yeah.
You see, she's like, oh yeah, we have a match. This is my fit.
Here we are.
But honestly, this it looks like
Athena.
It's
like
so pretty.
She is Wonder Woman.
Literally, like the color, it really does something to her skin. It really, like, I'm not, we're not side part girls over here. You know what I'm saying? We love a good middle, but I will let this slide because it looks good.
Yeah.
But if she had that middle, you know, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
my millennial heart is never leaving my side part. Go. And I have a cowlick.
Again with the side part in the green. This green was so
The
pretty.
It was
Oh my god. Green was definitely the color of the week. I think
Mhm.
green and pink were like
Yeah.
really great colors. I think Jade really set that trend for everyone because let's be honest, these girls are friends outside of these industries. We've seen the connection between Britt and Jade and Charlotte and Chelsea, and the list goes on and on and on. Everyone's connected, even Mackenzie Mitchell. Like everyone's connected. Like everyone is, talks. So listen, I always say this because I'm a conspiracy theorist. I think that sometimes the girlies be in factions in their minds or outside and they wear the same gear. Deonna and Chelsea did it when Chelsea wore her gear for the last pay-per-view and Chelsea wore the same gear for Monday Night Raw.
She did.
And I'm just saying. And Raquel also had on very similar gear to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That's just me being a conspiracy theorist. I think they all have a little faction going on and stuff, and I think they match on the according shows. Don't believe me? Watch all the wrestling, and I'm telling you.
I'm just saying they do.
I'm just saying. Keeping it green. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell were eliminated first in the tournament turmoil on Monday, but they looked absolutely stunning. Indy looked great. Candice looked great. I mean, just great performance in the ring too. Wish the crowd could have seen a little more of them, but I think respectively,
they gotta warm up to them on the main roster because they're not really used to this, especially if you didn't, watch them in NXT, and especially within the time frame of them not really being together because Candice was pregnant and everything like that, and Indy was down there doing her thing.
Yeah, and I think you don't want to mess up the momentum of Kaden and Katana too, because they're really high on them right now in the audiences as well. But we go to Impact Wrestling.
This was everything, like sickening.
There's no words.
I've seen Trinity 2 times, and I kid y'all not. It is I saw her. Well, I've seen her twice in Impact, and when I saw her for WWE, it was like, oh yes, this is great. Like I'm getting to see someone that I've never gotten to see. She wrestled Charlotte. This Impact, I tweeted about this because I shared some photos. Everyone has to see Trinity's entrance in person. Period. Yeah. And Al, what were you saying? I think I had cut you off.
Oh no, I was just saying, like, there's no words for this. Like, this is a different Trinity. This is a different person. This is the confidence coming out of her is insane. And you're right. I would like to go to an Impact show sometime, hopefully this year.
You will. We gotta get you. We gotta get you on the.
I gotta get in. I gotta.
Yeah.
That little photo of hers though looks like an album cover. Like,
it does.
It's something I can see like Beyonce doing. I'm not gonna even lie.
Honestly, what I got from this is when I was putting the photos together. The first photo being when you first open up the CD. Do y'all remember when we used to get the CDs and then you would pull it out and then you would
photo shoot going on and everything in there?
That's what I got from it. Like that whole that feel. It feels very it feels very retro, but then modern at the same time and very fashion forward. This is gear that transcends through so many different years. And I think Trinity continues to reintroduce herself in the sense. Every time she comes out, I don't think it's the same Trinity. And of course, Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the former Owen Hart. Well, she still won the tournament. The title.
She's the first Owen Hart Foundation champion.
Yeah, she's the first. They didn't really, and Al and Mika talked about this yesterday on the show. They didn't really have her show the title, do anything with the title. So, it is what it is.
It's an accessory. It's we saw it once. This is the second time we've ever seen it. We'll see it again Saturday, and we'll never hear about it again.
Never.
I thought that she was like, I thought that maybe what they would do with this tournament is that, Britt being the first one, they have a title for this for the women. This is another title that can add along to the women's division, and that whoever wins amongst the tournament wise, whoever is like the last person to win or whatever, will go and face Britt at, I guess what, All In or something, and if they beat her, then they, the new champion of this tournament or whatever. That's how I thought it would have went, because it would make a lot of sense, to kind of maybe do it that way to spice up the women's division, or something like that. But
you would think, but it's kind of like on the men's side, like before the Owen Hart, MJF has that ring that means nothing, but we do a battle royal for it every year.
Yeah.
It's just an accessory. It's just to have Owen Hart be remembered.
Well, he's very remembered.
Yes, we're never gonna forget, but like, it's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at this point.
Jesus Christ! But she looked cute though. I do like this gear, and everything. I believe she's worn this before, but I mean, it's only fitting when you're, in the Owen Hart tournament.
Yeah.
So, but it was cute. I like it, honestly.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Love Britt. Love everything that she's doing. And I think, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who they're going to give it to or what they're going to do with the matches that we have. But I think any four of those women, I think it's Athena, Willow, Sky Blue, and Ruby Soho, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think any of those women, I would like to see Ruby win it. I think they're going to swerve and give it to Sky Blue. Willow just dropped her championship, so she could easily win it. And Athena's the champion now. If they're not going to have her defend the champ would look really good on her resume. She's been holding down ROH. So I don't know. I think that's one thing that I have been keeping up with, at least, is that tournament, because it does bring out, it's supposed to build stars, and it's building stars. And I think I talked a lot of shit about Ruby in the beginning of her career in AEW, and I think what she's doing now is great. And I think that her mic skills has gotten better. She's gotten better in the ring, and I think that maybe when you're given the opportunity, sometimes it's a little different when you're handed it, when it's being handed to you with the same person, if that makes sense. Like, you're having to wrestle the same person. Now Ruby's really being able to wrestle different people and move around. And I think Tony being champion, I don't know. I think, honestly, the Outcasts are actually working. So Rhea just feels like,
they don't need Saraya.
What are you here for?
The fact that, like, we can't even see her face in the one photo, and we're like, okay.
Yeah.
This says a lot.
But love their look.
They look great. Like, Tony and Ruby are a great tag team.
They are. I'm living for the space buns, honestly.
Yeah. Love.
Tony,
like, she did. Like, this, like, out of these three, for this look here, Tony is eating down. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Like,
most definitely.
It's so cute.
I'm here for it. And then, of course, speaking of Willow as well, been giving us some amazing gear. Oh my goodness, like,
so
girl,
cute.
So cute, so good. She's another one, as we talked about.
This.
She does. She definitely does. She has it. Honestly, I love her hair. I love her gears and stuff. And it's like she didn't hold this title, that long and whatnot either, though. But I don't think it diminishes Willow, because even within her first defense, she did an amazing job. Honestly, she's like that next top baby face that I think if they were to, like, turn Willow heel, I don't think it'll work at all. How can you not, like, look at her face? Like, how can you turn that heel?
No. Mika said it before, like, even if they try, we will still be cheering her, because there's no way.
Like,
we need her versus Bianca. Honestly.
Yeah.
Please, that's the real forbidden door.
But
you know who she also needs to get in the ring with?
Jordan Grace.
Giselle Shaw.
Yeah.
They would eat bad. Like, a triple threat match, if, like, Worlds Collide came back And you had Willow representing AEW, Bianca representing WWE, Giselle representing Impact, and then throw it off. Like I don't know, Alley Catch representing GCW. I don't just someone who I think is like, or even, I'm trying to think like.
You can throw Camille in there.
Camille would be a good one. I'm trying to think like who else, even in New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know. But
I say even if you go, if you do New Japan, look like Starlight Kid, will be great. You know.
But yeah,
I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm here for it too. Before we get into some throwback baddies as we celebrate the holidays to some people, you know, we're not gonna knock it. We are gonna take a quick commercial break here at Women's Wrestling Talk to give you an exclusive on some of the shows that we have, including our Sunday Sizzling show and a new gaming show that we will have premiering July 15th with the Salt Shakers.
Hey peeps, TK Trinidad here, boss lady of Women's Wrestling Talk. And I want to say thank you so much for watching because you've got millions of options. Plus, you don't have to worry about sharing your password to check us out. But while you're here, hopefully you know we have so many more shows to watch, like Turnbuckle Glam, Raw post-show, WoW post-show, AEW Dynamite post-show, Women's Wrestling Army post-show, NXT post-show, Impact Wrestling post-show, AEW Rampage and SmackDown Live post-show, On the Scroll, ROH post-show, WWT Live, plus all of our interviews with the hottest women's wrestlers in the game. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our website at www.talkpod.com and follow us on all social media platforms at www.talkpod, and make sure to spread the word. That means send this to the group chat. Yes, even the person with the green bubble. Thanks again so much for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao for now.
My boy. Hayes.
Nice.
Every time.
This throwback baddies is dedicated to America. Okay, so we salute America with some cringy ass photos from WWE. Well, known to WWE as Naomi, this is Trinity, of course, representing the red, white, and blue. Now, the reason we're doing this is because we did have 4th of July during that time that we were gone. So, I mean, it's only right. Throwback, why not?
She's not wearing the flag in this one, so
she's not. It's just behind her.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. It's cute.
I like it. You know, Star Spangled Banner. You know.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. She looks cute and everything is very much. It's very 4th of July. You know, very much part in the USA. So I'll put my hands up.
It is giving part in the USA.
Very much. Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
Oh, Brandy Rhodes.
You
know, honestly, this looks so Photoshop and out the way.
I think it is, to be honest.
It looks very Photoshop.
Yeah.
Like
I honestly think it is.
That she is standing
But
beside her.
I don't care. I don't care if it's Photoshop or not. It's getting used.
Right.
I love it. And then we also have Alicia Fox.
Okay, Miss Alicia.
Yes, and she ate this bad. She really ate this. Like,
it's
like this could also be used in a protest photo. Like it could be patriotic.
It very much so. It can. What y'all shoot this in a warehouse?
Yeah.
What basement are they in?
Yeah, somebody's basement.
Terrible.
Oh, Nikki.
There's the bikini.
Honey, she ate this bad. I'm sorry. Like
she did.
She was in her Nicki Minaj. Like she was in her bag.
I give her that.
All right. She makes me want a hot dog real bad. There you go.
Glizzy. Give me a glizzy. But yes, and then Chelsea, I'm sorry. If you don't know who this is Chelsea Green, Mackenzie Mitchell, Gail Kim, and Allie the bunny, who Rosemary asked me where the hell was she, and I was like, girl, I don't know. And then she finally found her. Long story. Courtney Rush, by the way, not Rosemary.
I'm not gonna lie. Gail is eating up everybody.
Bad.
Like she is
Yeah.
eating everybody up. Like when I say she is like eating everybody up,
Yeah, I just want to.
Gail, I just want to like, if I could crop this photo, I would make it Gail, because Chelsea and his damn Jessica Simpson hair, along with Mackenzie.
What year is this from? This looks.
I want to say like.
This has got to be like.
I want to
It's giving
say
2010.
I want to say between 2010 or 2012. I'm
Yeah.
almost certain that Chelsea had become the Knockouts World Champion before this, but I'm not sure. I think it's during that era,
I
because
mean, you could also told me 2005, and I would have said yeah.
I'm basing it off of.
Like 2005.
It might be, but I don't think it's earlier than that. I really do think it's like early 2000s. I think it was like I have no idea,
It's a girl
but
group,
I love it.
failed girl group that like
I
had like
love
one mediocre song
And
about
Gail
America.
Gail is definitely the lead singer.
She's the Nicole Scherzinger.
Very much so. Gail and the blonde. That's what it is.
Yes.
Girl, it's everything. Chelsea looks amazing. I just feel like Chelsea hates this photo. It just
She
makes
has to like.
It's so
want
of the
it up to
time.
be, like erased from
don't
history.
post it, because that's why I didn't post it. Like I didn't post it.
Girl, she gonna like.
Take that.
I'm
down.
report. Where's your manager?
So I didn't post it, but I kept it for here because
There's a
obviously.
strongly worded email to TK right
Oh,
now.
definitely. Oh, definitely. I'll hear something about it.
I don't know who posted
Oh,
that.
before I start, the men's revolution is actually dedicated to some of the guys in AEW, not all, just some. There's not many photos either. Daniel Garcia and Isaiah Cassidy, you gotta love them. Isaiah Cassidy has one of the best wrestling blogs out ever. I'm argue with your mama. Like, there's some good ones out there. I know Vita Scott and Speedball do their thing. There's a couple other ones. Listen, Isaiah Cassidy has the best shit cracking. Period. His vlogs are the best shit ever.
This is
So-
literally you, Nikki.
This is literally.
Like, I'm definitely Daniel Garcia, and
This
Nikki
is how we took our
You're
selfie.
right. You're right.
This is
This is how we took our selfie.
Wait. Santana, you know what you got to do. You got to do the stupid little Daniel Garcia dance.
I do. I love that dance. I love it. Honestly, I really do. I really love that dance so much. Like,
And Isaiah, he's so
it is
nice.
my life.
I've met both of these young gentlemen, and they're really nice, really respectful. Garcia even did a video for Santana because she couldn't make it to LA. I asked him to do the video. And then Isaiah, I actually met him at Battle Slam, and he's one of the nicest people ever. We did the little New York dance together at the show, and he's just absolutely amazing. Don't get to see him as much as I would like, but I am going to I'm going to AEW Collision, which is nuts.
I got on Dynamite.
Well, I'm trying to go to both, but
Oh, okay.
I'm not off for Dynamite. But if everything goes well, I'll go to Dynamite. But I'm for like Louisville, Kentucky, AEW Collision. That's set. Like that's definitely doing that. But yeah, hopefully Isaiah's on the card.
He might be. He might be.
He should be. Garcia probably going to be on the card. Who knows? But then listen, this is who needs to be on the card. Lord Jesus.
Ricky would definitely be at Collision.
Oh, definitely. I'm glad he won too, though.
I am so glad he won too. I get it. I know that people are high on Hobbs, and Hobbs is great. He's had a championship run. Hell, even after the match, he turned on QT. Ricky needs this more than anybody in this industry. You're telling me that Ricky Starks is not a world champion is nuts to me. It just doesn't make sense. And I know damn well if Ricky was somewhere else, he would be a world champion. Like, maybe not WWE, but I think that there's such a missed opportunity. And I think that with this win, and maybe if he can beat CM Punk, which I don't know how CM Punk politics, I don't know if he's willing to go over the young guys or whatever. I don't know how that works because I don't know that man. But Ricky has to win. Like, it's an evident. And I think that his star power, they're gonna end up, if y'all do what y'all want to do, y'all gonna end up with Jade outside the bubble, not even wanting to come back, kayfabe or not, and y'all gonna have this man becoming the next Rock, like literally the next Dwayne Johnson in the world of Hollywood, because this man is the biggest star, one of the biggest male stars that y'all have in AEW, period. Like, I'm talking about from the catalogs, he could model fucking spoons. He's great. So yeah, just had to feature.
I mean, I just feel like with Ricky, he literally has everything. He can talk.
Yeah,
of course. He can damn well dress. There's no conversation with that. His gears are everything and stuff like that too, though. In a sense like that as well. But I think that, you know, you can't go in about what's the issue.
You.
Nicki Minaj just touched down at the red carpet with Margaret.
Oh, she looks good. I mean, of course she had to be there at the Barbie red. Like, you can't have a Barbie red carpet premiere and not have the Barbie.
Hello.
Outside of Margaret. Now, Margaret, I know you playing Barbie, but Nikki's been Barbie for a long time.
A lot of years.
Okay.
Smart though. You put her with Barbie. You put Margot and Nikki together. Smart.
Very much smart.
Where's Ricky on the Barbie red carpet? He would have killed it.
Right?
He would have ate.
He would have ate with the pink suit. But yeah, I do love Ricky. He's so great to look at, but he's great in the ring. He needs to be a world champion. Do something about it.
Right.
I know Al wasn't gonna like this one, but listen,
I'm abstaining.
we don't get the Bullet Club gold, baby.
This is the only Bullet Club I acknowledge. Okay, I don't acknowledge
Club. Bullet Club, baby. Juice Robinson and Jay White.
I love that man. Honestly, I'm obsessed.
I know they're gonna be a collision. They better be, because I got to see my boys. Like, I ain't seen ELP in a minute. I ain't seen. And listen, now y'all know Santana loved Jay White, but you know, after our beef, I like Jay White too. You know, like he's one of the boys. Like, you know, Ace Austin and Chris Bay been holding it down for the ABC, the Bullet Club, and Impact Wrestling, which really ain't Bullet Club no more, but it is what it is. And then of course Bullet Club Gold, and then them other bitches over there.
We don't acknowledge that one. That's not.
That's I don't know what that is. That's a shit show.
That's a shit.
They're cosplaying. That's what they're doing.
It was referred to on Sunday Sizzling Sundays as Irish Spring Club. That's how we're going to refer to them. It is not.
I don't even like Irish Spring. I can't even use it. It breaks my skin out.
It's not good for your skin.
See, it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good.
Not good for anybody.
Speaking of breaking out, it's time for a little bit of feeling myself. Our second to final category here at Women's Wrestling Talk. Of course, it's been a very high competitive month. Okay, looks. Sometimes I'm gonna be honest. I get some of these looks, and I'm like, that can't go in the category as this, because this is immaculate. If this ain't giving the same energy, I need to give the same energy, you know? It's different with selfies because that's a skill.
Right.
But with gear, with feeling myself, you know, you really have to dive into looks like these when you're the 14-time women's champion, Charlotte Flair. Lord. Next summer, y'all, we're going to have a bikini category. We just don't have one this year, honey.
Okay, I thought you said it was like a bikini
Sports
calendar.
Illustrated.
No.
I was like, who's gonna be in the calendar? No.
Put Sports Illustrated over the one in the black and just like, come on.
Yeah.
She's eating this bad. I love her so much. And I love her so much. I had to give it to you twice. Let me tell you something, because I ain't even really been able to say anything about Charlotte since my last run in on SmackDown. Security's been tight. I am enjoying this. If you were a Charlotte fan during the peak of the hatred of 2017, 2018, 2019. If you were a fan during that chronicle that came out about her, it was a chronicle or a 24, her going to the cemetery to see her brother, understanding the hate that she's getting. If you were a fan during that time, now you are in some of the best times, because people are on the verge of their seats not knowing when Charlotte Flair is going to get a championship, but knowing she's going to get a championship. That scares people. You had a couple months of Charlotte Flair as a face for the first time in many years, and then she turned her back and said, you know what, Asuka, there's a new title. Like, what are you doing? Now she's in a feud with Bianca Belair. Charlotte Flair's on a whole different level. And when I see shots like this, it's one of those like moments where you cannot honestly believe that there's any way in hell that someone's going to be able to stop this. There's no way. I just love it. I can't get enough. Like, I can't get enough of Charlotte Flair. She is legitimately one of the most stunning superstars, but growth. Like, her growth is all in this, It's all in this. That's Charlotte freaking Flair. Like, this isn't the same Charlotte Flair from 3 years ago. 5 years ago, 7 years ago. And it's good to see her grow in fashion, because
it was a struggle bus back then. Just t-shirts and jeans, honey. T-shirts and jeans.
It was a struggle bus.
That's all you were getting. Now she's like up there with the bodysuits.
Speaking of bodysuits, speaking of jumpsuits, speaking of taking over London as the EST, looking good, looking fabulous. It's weird because in that left picture, she looks like Montez, and I can't explain it.
I mean, that's why I say when you're with your spouse for a very, very long time, sometimes you start to merge.
That is true.
You start to kind of look like each other.
That's true.
In a sense, but I mean, yeah. Then of course,
no, I can't unsee it.
I can't unsee it.
Like you just put Montez's face right there with the braid.
It's paining me, literally.
Their daughter.
Now we go from London to the UK. I mean, well, we go to from London to Australia, down under tour for Impact Wrestling. These were the best looks I saw. Yeah. Deonna Purrazzo, Giselle Shaw. I mean, absolutely stunning. Listen, it's hard. If I had to pick between these two, I would pick Giselle. I'm gonna be honest, and it's only because there's a longevity and long lasting in Giselle's. The lighting for Deonna's is good, but it needs to be like, they should have turned it down. But this photo is absolutely stunning of Deonna. It's just Giselle. This is why I put these side by side, because both of them are just, and they were opponents.
That's
just
true.
Makes sense. Oh my God, Deonna. And your winner. No, I'm just kidding. That's what you're going to hear at the awards at the end of the year for this girl right here, Mackenzie Mitchell.
I feel like if anybody else tried to put this outfit on, they'd look a mess.
A mess.
Like the shoes.
I love the
top.
shoes.
Like anybody else would look.
Yeah.
We put them in a hot mess.
I want the skirt to be jean.
Okay.
But I know why it's white. But only Mackenzie can pull this off.
Yeah.
And that's what fashion is about. Like, she should have been at that damn red carpet.
Like, she should be, like, the Barbie pink carpet is going on right now. Liv Morgan is there. You know what I'm saying? Scarlett there.
Yeah.
But Mackenzie should be there.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton should definitely be wazzing her ass down. And she's literally the buff Barbie. If nobody else deserves to be on that damn red carpet, Tiffany Stratton does.
Yeah.
She's the epitome of Barbie.
100%. Where's Jade?
I don't even know where Jade is. With DraftKings or something.
That's a good
Jade
point.
on a pink carpet at the Barbie premiere. That's what we
Right.
deserve.
Like she deserves that. This is cute too.
That's real
This
cute.
is very
This
cute.
this actually looks better than the last.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just think this look was so on theme.
Yeah.
So it gets a pass because they did
And
have the
she
4th
has
of
her
July.
new jewelry line that she's promoting in those other ones. Good for
Yes.
her. We love
Good for
we
her.
love an entrepreneur.
We love a good queen. It was also Canada Day on July 1st with Giselle and Jade and Gail Kim, but y'all tried to leave out Courtney.
I mean, well, they can only spell out Canada in that way.
Yeah, they had 3
That's true.
T-shirts.
Right.
That's
Oh,
true.
could have been the flag.
Yeah, she could have been. Well,
You could have. She was there. She was there.
I think
So-
she want to do her own thing and bring
She
in the
probably
hockey
did.
because Canada is known for hockey.
Yeah, and whatever that is sitting
Yeah.
on her kneecap.
Yeah, whatever that is. I was like, whatever. I
It
don't
looks
know.
like a macaroni and cheese sandwich.
A
I don't know.
donut, a biscuit.
It looks like one of those like.
It might be Tim Hortons. What's that
It's
place
probably
called?
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons.
It might
Tim
be.
Hortons?
But it looks like one of those.
Fortune.
Hortons.
Looks like one of those donuts you said like Krispy Kreme. It's like all crinkly, like it look like a little.
Yeah.
tiny-
Yeah, it's like a
Who knows?
somebody in
Shout out
Canada
to
help
Canada.
us.
Shout out to Canada. We got a
Hey.
shirt on the website now that's dropping. That's dropped. You can check that out. Buy for your wear on the website. Make sure you check it out. It is some of your favorite Canadians: Trish, Gail, Giselle.
Chelsea, Allie, few girls on there.
Who is Natalie?
I said Allie.
Oh, you said Allie.
Girl, what?
Golly. And then, of course, we get to the crew, one of the biggest factions in Impact Wrestling history, between Jay Vardell, who we have an interview with, Giselle Shaw, who we have an interview with, and Savannah Evans, who we got the exclusive with. Make sure you go back and check that out from about a year and some months ago.
Yeah.
Of her signing to Impact Wrestling. So
They look really good.
No, they all do.
This is so good.
They all do.
Giselle
know,
nutritional
Savannah-
minute.
I don't know. Savannah with Giselle and Jay Vardell versus Savannah and Tasha.
I don't know.
We got a dialogue. We got to have a conversation on that.
We definitely do. And then, of course, the last category of the night, our favorite, the reason why we're here, I say it every time, not many glam looks, okay? Like I said, I was very, very specific. Now, I did include TNA, WWE, whatever you want to call them. The whole clan is here, okay? ODB had a wedding. She had all her favorite girls: Tracy Brooks, Mickey James, of course, Lisa Marie, who many know as Victoria, Gail Kim. We also see Giselle Shaw in the mix at the bottom, and then we see Molly Holly.
This is so
Beautiful.
So
I know,
cute.
right?
So
All the girls getting back together.
yeah. And Tracy Brooks will be coming back to Impact Wrestling for Slammiversary to defend and protect the honor of her man, Frank Kazarian, as Eddie Edwards goes to beat the shit out of him again and send him home to Tracy. So Tracy, since you want to come, you can carry his ass out of that arena July 15th. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay? Listen, Trey's doing his tag team shit right now with Zach, Eddie.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
You about to get bumped up to 1, buddy. I'm telling you. You about to get bumped up to 1 because I need you. But that we're not talking about that right now. Lisha Edwards and Tracy Brooks probably will be having it out come Saturday.
you go 4 on her ass. I'm telling you right now.
That DDT she gave Frank Kazarian is nuts.
But that clothesline Tracy gonna give her is gonna be immaculate.
Ooh.
Ooh. We go over to the AEW side with our glam, of course, Jade Cargill showing off. What awards were these? The Impact
It was
Awards?
it was the Hollywood Unlocked Impact
Okay.
Awards. They do this every year during like after the BET Awards is over. They do it like on that following Monday. It's more so like Jason Lee's publication. He
Yeah.
started this about 2 years ago per se, where first it was like Tiffany, like what's her name? What's that girl name? I don't know. Tiffany Haddish was there. Basically, it was like kind of starting out with her too. But I was very shocked to see Jade here. I was like honestly not expecting her to be. I'm like, girl, what you know about this? Like, who's bringing you over here to this side of mainstream for like media wise? Because there hasn't been any wrestler that has been to this awards like at all whatsoever. Jade is the first one. Honestly, and shout out to one of my friends, Ty. He actually did get a chance to interview Jade alongside Money Long too, though, as well. So I mean, she looked absolutely amazing. But I wouldn't even thought that she even would do anything about this. Like, what's going on here?
Santana should have been there interviewing her, but her ass don't get on no damn plane because we know she got the invite. Okay.
Actually.
Okay, check the spam. If you Google Dreon Santana, you're gonna know why I said that because
I did get invited to the festivities for BET Awards weekend, but
yeah,
I was in Atlanta. What do you mean?
That's true. That's fair.
I couldn't go.
Yeah, let that be an excuse this year. We ain't gonna talk about essence. We ain't gonna talk about essence. But anywho. Jade Cargill by the beach, serving it, looking good. She looks great. She looks absolutely stunning. And then we also have a AEW glam look from the team. We have Penelope Ford looking. Golly, she looks amazing.
Love it.
I like this look on her. Like it's like I want to do my shit like that for like Halloween or something. Because I know like Rhea Ripley had a look like this too, though, because hers more so like hers like on the black side of everything. But I do love Penelope Ford. It's like, Bloody Valentine type vibes.
It looks good.
I love it.
And then we have another look from Chris Statlander. I'm so glad she finally dyed her hair because y'all know I gave her shit about her hair. But it looks good.
She needs to find herself, I would say. I wish Sky Blue would do the same. I really would. I hate that brown and blue combo. I hate it.
It's so trailer park.
It's disgusting.
That's the only way to describe it.
Like if she fixed that, I think she'll be great.
She's young. Maybe she has time to fix it.
Yeah, she got time, all right. We also have a picture of the Pink Dream, Alex Gracia, who I got a chance to interview, and actually, you said what?
Barbie Pink Carpet. Where are you?
Barbie Pink. Yeah.
Where are
another
you?
One.
Another
one. Do y'all need us to send names?
Another one. Thank you. Like
another one. Thank you.
You need to put us on the PR team. I promise you, Barbie.
I feel like we've been booking this red carpet for months, and I don't understand why no one listens to us.
Come on now. Y'all know.
Please.
Because listen, I'm like, I don't care if I take any pictures or not. I'm dressing the fuck up. Like,
I would have been in my pink. And Nicki Minaj, you wrong for not wearing your pink too.
She is, but it was last minute.
I get it. You don't want to outshine Margaret. The actual person's playing Barbie. I get it.
We love Alex Gracia here at Women's Wrestling Talk. Check out the interview that I did with her recently. It was so fun because y'all know I love Pink, and talking to her was so crazy. I had no idea, and this is how I don't pay attention sometimes, but it wasn't really about her man. I had no idea her and Scorpio Sky were a thing. No idea. That literally.
I had no idea either.
Yeah.
They've been together for a while, honestly.
Went over my head.
And a while back, I brought that up to Nikki, but I mean, that was
went over my head. But we did have a great interview. We talked about all kinds of things, and we have been in contact, hoping to see her at one of the shows, because we want to do what I want to do with the interviews is kind of have like a follow up. We do the interviews, and then with Camille was perfect because she came to my dinner, and then we talked, and so that was great, but it wasn't anything that.
I don't know if they're engaged.
I don't know.
No idea.
But I think I could have sworn he just popped the question or something happened. I'm not sure though. But shout out to her.
As he should.
Yes, as he should. Make sure you check out the interview. We also, in our second to last look, a very simple glam look from Bianca Belair, serving up. You know, this was the night that she was really trying to figure out why the hell Adam Pearce was playing in her face.
I love this look. It's so cute on
Yeah.
like she looks
Simple.
so cute.
Beautiful.
So simple. But it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. Okay. If I didn't end with these photos here, taken by Remy Vision. Charlotte looks absolutely riveting.
Yeah, she looks like
So regal.
very much so. It's so like Game of Thrones. It's like she looks like one of those queens, literally from like.
But also like a futuristic queen. It's
Very
so
much so.
like such a. How is this the same Charlotte? I don't that. Who is this person that she's evolved to? It's insane.
She's like photo shoots in the past versus like now. It's so editorial. It's very much like in the magazine. Why she has such a, but you can also see a lot of the confidence that she has grown into though. Because like you look at a lot of her old photo shoots she's done, it's okay, it's cute or whatever. But it's like she's really confident in her facial expressions, learning how to, work her face, learning what works for her body because she's tall. She has a tall stature to her, a very long torso. So she's working on, and you can tell that those who are creative directors, they're trying out different things that just mimics like what her personality would be like, or her inside and outside of the ring, and knowing what works with her skin tone too though, and everything like that. It's just like Ice Princess and the like Ice Queen in the middle, what I'm saying, and like Golden Goddess and on the other side and stuff like that. So it's definitely like if she wanted to like really fully say, you know what, I'm not wrestling y'all bitches no more, I'm finna go get in the photo booth, she could do that.
Yeah.
I want to see Charlotte walk the runway. I want to see her.
We're seeing so many other people do it. Come on.
Right. I like Charlotte walk
this week.
Runway. This week, I mean, we've seen like what?
Mandy,
Carmella.
Mella.
Today. Who else? There's a few other girls walked this week.
Barbie.
Yep, she did. So like, and because I know like Bikini Week, they got a lot of stuff going on.
Miami. And she was on Wags Miami too, right?
Who?
Barbie.
Barbie.
She was.
She was in LA.
Yeah, so I think it was just at Wags.
Yeah, she was Wags LA.
She's quietly that girl. She's quietly that girl. Like she really doesn't brag about it. Like she really doesn't. Like she's always every time
listen.
I just think about when I
watched Wags the first time.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not Killy.
Yeah.
This is not no.
Yeah.
She was ready to swing on anybody. Yeah. Like she was very aggressive, and I was like, oh, this is not this is like no, this
she wasn't a cookie cutter cheerleader kind of girl. No. She was an it girl, and she was one of those girls. Because if I'm remembering correctly, she was going through her brunette phase.
She was
during that time.
She was,
and she was not the girl to.
Like on the first season, she still had the Killy look. When we got to season 2, like that's when she like brunette.
Yeah,
Barbie, like
there's something that goes on with a girl when you go from blonde to brunette.
Like when you're changing your hair color, honestly,
blonde makes you weak. I'm not gonna lie. It makes you weak a little.
Blondes want to have fun.
And it makes you fun. And people think that you're
really the redheads. The red, like they always say, if a girl dyes her hair red after a breakup, it's dangerous. It's done for.
But
I've been that person because I have dyed my hair red and black after a breakup. And that was the era for me. But now I'm sticking with my black hair. So.
Okay. Before we get out of here, we do have to do our match of the week. We'll be going as far as June. So this isn't just from the week. This is for the entire time that we've been gone. I know for me, okay, now I have a couple, but I have to be honest. Okay. Rhea and Natalya, this past match, only because it's fresh on my mind, that match was really good. So that's where I'm going.
I gotta think on mine. Well, I'll say this: Athena and Kiera Hogan in that street fight.
Yeah.
I had to go back and watch it. But they did such an amazing job in that match, and I really want a lot of people because Kiera Hogan's starting to grow on me a lot more. I want people to really stop sleeping on her. She is a talent that you put her in the ring, she's gonna do what she has to do.
Yeah, and
she did that. She came out with her pride flag and everything, of course. And I mean, she had a straight back stand long, and she was ready to go. And she gave Athena exactly what Athena was looking for, but Athena was beating her ass down. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah,
Athena was beating her ass down. She was listen, she really was. But that was a really, really good match. Honestly, it was top tier.
Yeah, Santana, you took my match too. I was gonna say the same thing. So I was like, that is such a sleeper match that I don't think everybody watched.
Yeah.
Please watch it. It is so good. It was main event for Ring of Honor. They gave them the time.
They did.
And it was a story. And you're right, Kiera just is coming to her own.
Yeah.
And that's my birthday twin, Virgo. My Virgo gang, September 16th, we're 4'11". When I met her in Vegas, Diamante felt excluded from the crew. She did a little crab dance because she's a Cancer.
I mean, listen, I'm a Cancer, so I
got a Cancer rising, so I was like, Diamante, you're cool, it's cool. But she did one of these. She shuffled out a little crab dance. I'll never forget that. Besides that one, I'll say, even though I hate one half of that match, Kenny versus Ospreay Forbidden Door.
That was a good match.
So good.
Finn and Seth were a good match for the men.
That's a good one.
They were.
And the men's Money in the Bank. Let me just say this: Money in the Bank, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, oh yeah. Also, I want to add Roman getting pinned.
Yeah.
On the first day of my appreciation month.
Correct.
That was the best beginning birthday.
Yeah.
That I could have ever asked for. That I was not expecting.
Absolutely. And Willow and
Julia.
Yeah. They had a great match too. So
her.
Her. The New Japan Pro Wrestling strong women's champion. Ooh.
Strong is the word you had problem with?
I didn't listen. I've already had my take on how I felt about Roman losing. You know what I'm saying? It brightened up my Saturday. I had a great rest of the day until and rest of the week until I found out Eddie Kingston won. Then I was like, all right, y'all just ruined
Shout out Eddie Kingston.
Y'all ruined everything for me. Y'all just had to do that. But I was like, you know what? It's fine because
we would not slander our New Japan Strong champion like that.
He needed it. You know what I'm saying? He needed it.
He's part of the G1 now, okay? Congrats, Eddie.
Anything to keep him off my screen where I gotta look at him. But unfortunately, I do
have to shout out to Britt and Ruby because they definitely had a better match, I feel like, from last year as well. And I think there's some great matches that are going to be happening this week as well. So make sure you check those out.
Athena and Willow. Ooh,
yeah. That was that on television is about to be nasty ass work. I think Sky Blue and Ruby are gonna do pretty good too, though. But yeah, we have a lot on the table. I'm taking a break from the summer. My summer is over. I'm already saying it. You'll catch the Sauce Shakers at NXT at the end of the month. Al, do you have any up and coming wrestling shows or any events?
No,
Or
I cannot afford it unless you want to Cash App or Venmo me.
listen, help your girl.
Please help. I am unemployed. I will not be traveling for a while. Actually, I lied. I'll be going to WWE at the end of the summer, but that's in September. That's whatever. It's a house show.
In the meantime, of course, you can catch Al. Let them know where they can find you at on all the platforms.
Oh, y'all know where to find me. Al, yeah, 2_, Twitter, Instagram, Threads. Don't forget Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. We're here. We're here for you. And my interview with Bo Bombshell is still up from last month, and it was really fun. So check that out.
Make sure you check that out. Of course, you can Google Dreon Santana. You can catch the Salt Shakers on every Monday and Thursday for the Monday Night Raw post show and the Thursday Night Impact on Access TV post show. You can also catch Santana on Friday nights for SmackDown. You'll be seeing me on SmackDown in a couple weeks as Stephanie decides to take a break because she got some shit to do. And I'm going to be holding it down for my girl. And the Salt Shakers are going to be doing SmackDown. Honestly, y'all pull up for SmackDown a lot. Y'all, on average, they double our views. So pull up to SmackDown. It's a great show. Pull up to all the shows, AEW shows, Dynamite on Wednesday night. And then, of course, Sunday is a compact show with Collision and Rampage, so make sure you check that out.
And we got Battle of the Belts this week too, so we're adding 3 next week, guys, because we do it for you. And Tony Khan is a menace.
He's wrong for that.
He really is.
He is. Battle of the Belts is nuts. But as far as me, you can catch me on Twitter, catch me on Instagram, you can catch me wherever you see me. I will be taking a break from shows. Like I said, no indie shows. No pop-up shows, no nothing. The next show that I will gear myself up for is literally NXT Great American Bash. It is our first NXT show, and I'm super excited about that because we'll be hanging out for DreamCon as well. As far as women's wrestling talk goes, make sure you follow the website at www.talkpod.com. And of course, continue to follow us on all social medias. And until then, this has been Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.